Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of light heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Who knows how long this one may last, because Roy's opponent isn't built for a fight that can really go the distance.
No, he's not. He's probably going to look like a guy running into the propeller of a plane. You know, he's going to...
There it is! Carter's in bad shape. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But, hey, I give him credit. He's smart enough to know what to do now.
Yeah, the referee needs a crowbar to separate him.
Not able to land the headshot. Nothing there on the punch by. Oh! Carter stunned, and he is hurt. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned, and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Carter stunned and staggered. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the leg...
Wow! Carter's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled and was never al dente. These legs...
Oh, and there you go. Just hit a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind...
Oh, Carter's been stunned. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh, boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
What have you noticed with the champions that you've trained for years? There it is! Carter's stunned, and he is hurt. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it because I don't know what else could help him right now.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh! Carter's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Holy cow! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Wow! Great combination. He is down on the mat. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Oh, and there you go. Carter's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Good block there by Roy Jones. What a good counterpunch by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. Undefeated Roy Jones Jr. It's what he knows. It's who he is. An unblemished fighter.
He was that way as an amateur, a guy that won more than he lost. He's used to winning. He's used to being the top dog. This is something he's familiar with, but more importantly, this is something he wants to keep.
Wow! Carter stunned and staggered. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
So here we are at the end of the round. And this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking breaks during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
Nothing there on the punch by Carter. Carter's got to realize that his work rate has really dropped off a cliff. I know he got stunned earlier in this fight, but at this point, he has to at least put forth some type of aggression. He's got to get himself back in this fight.
Yeah, what you're saying is not just that he's got to do physical things. We understand that, but where's it start? It starts with the mental.
Oh, and there you go. Carter's in bad shape. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Halfway through round number 4. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking.
There it is! Carter's been stunned. That was not well targeted by Carter. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Solid counterpunch by Roy Jones. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Well-placed counterpunch by Roy Jones.
Keep the head moving.
Carter. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Carter stunned and staggered. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Halfway through this round here. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Roy Jones. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and there you go. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. And a good counter by Roy Jones. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay?
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Well-placed counterpunch by Roy Jones. Good scoring counterpunch by Roy Jones. That was a miss by Carter. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Roy Jones Jr. is just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
He just missed that shot up top.
All right, let's do it. Keep the head moving.
Carter's eye is now cut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Carter. Missed the target with that hook. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Carter's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. Roy Jones Jr. is making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands. A lot of times the fight ends and a guy puts his hands up and you say, what is he?
Oh, Carter's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Well-placed right hand. Wow! Roy Jones Jr. stunned, and he is hurt. Well-placed counter punch by Roy Jones. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Roy Jones. That was a miss by Carter. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Roy Jones Jr. showing some defense with the block. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Carter. Excellent counter punch by Roy Jones. Holy cow! Carter's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Junior's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Carter's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Roy Jones Jr. has got to be pleased about what he was just able to accomplish in that last round. He stunned his opponent. You know, it gets me thinking he may be getting close to being able to put him down.
Well, he's starting to find the range a little bit, and most importantly, he's in the distance that he needs to be able to do the things that he does well.
Not an accurate hook at all. Well, he ventured into the kitchen, right to the inside, opened up that fridge. I think he's got some rotten food in there.
Well, before he came into this restaurant, he should have looked at the menu outside. They were not serving anything kosher. Not kosher for him.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good block there by Roy Jones. Carter's got got to find a way to pull things together here. Ever since he got tagged earlier in this fight, he hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round, it doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Roy Jones.
Listen, I'm not going to stand there and let you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Carter's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Not precise at all by Carter. Blocks that punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shots. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. A little defense turns to offense by Roy Jones. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Carter's in bad shape. So far tonight, he was being completely... Oh, this is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four, five.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring. The judges have spoken. They rule it a draw. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us ringside and enjoy the rest of your night.